Hey, what's happening with it? It's White Boy back at you with another one. Look, I'm taking this little clip out of my live stream. A few lives back, I showed some of this, but what I realized, man, is there's going to be a lot of you that probably have saw this before, and then there's going to be a lot of you that haven't seen this before. What am I talking about? Remember months ago when Betty went to court for the harassing of Chris and Katie Proudfoot and the Bower Sox? We had the luxury of having a channel give us the play-by-play of like what happened in there, what was going on, what was being said, stuff like that, right? But I found this news clip, right, which actually had footage of what Betty said, and then you have Chris Proudfoot on the stand too. So it's not long, and it's not the whole proceeding or not like that, but it gives you a little. It gives you a little bit of what she actually said and also what Chris said. And I thought this is important because we know that the stalker and the harasser is about to go to court. We've been jotting down all the time. She's, broken this protection order, right? So it's going to be her last appearance in the court in what was said, right? So I wanted to get this out there to you guys. Nothing more from me, just a quick one. Give you an update. Again, a lot of you may have seen this. I'm interested to see who has seen it and who hasn't seen it. So I do ask that of you to leave it in the comments. It doesn't matter either way. More awareness for this nutball, very important. All right, White Boy Radio signing off. Do me a favor and smash that like. Without further ado, here's the clip. Lastly, sorry for the music. I had to do it for copyright stuff, as you can imagine. Enjoy.
Where a hearing took place on Thursday in the case of missing teen Sebastian Rogers. The 15-year-old was last seen at his mother's home in Tennessee back in February. Sebastian, who has autism, disappeared overnight, leaving his shoes behind. The search has gone national, with some YouTubers getting involved, including Andra Griffin, a.k.a. Bullhorn Betty. In July, Sebastian's mother, Katie Proudfoot, filed a protection order against Bullhorn Betty, accusing her of harassment. The following month, Bullhorn Betty was arrested for violating the restraining order. Yesterday, the judge granted a new protection order against Andra Griffin. Both Griffin and Sebastian's stepfather, Christopher Proudfoot, spoke during that hearing. Take a listen to some of their testimony.
After being arrested, you still saw fit to continue your application with voices meeting.
Sebastian matters to me a lot.
How much?
I'd like to find the answers. I'd like to bring him home. I'd like to bring him home safely. I hope the application that we do, along with other people like me, help me in that effort.
When did you first come to Sumner County, Tennessee about the Sebastian Rogers?
I think I arrived here, it was June 22nd, but it was in the evening, so it was just basically checking into a hotel and, resting because it was a long drive.
Then what did you do?
One of the main key factors of this case is that the child disappeared between midnight and 6 a.m. So one of the first things I wanted to do was preview the area at night to see what it looked like. I've never been here. I know nothing about this area. I know nothing about how dark it is outside or what certain lights are where. And the only way you can get that information is previewing it at the time of night that it allegedly happened. And as being a investigative reporter, I do look into those. I look into factual information and whether things hold water or can be disproved.
So, what did you do?
I got up, I took a stroll, and of course I have a dash cam in my car, so I just click it, and I basically...
Let me ask you this. Where were you staying?
You said that didn't answer your question.
Partner attention.
Sure. So I was staying in Midlandsville at a hotel. And so I was just, I have a dash cam, and so all I pretty much did is, I think it was less than 25 minutes from the time I left my hotel to the time I got back. And I just drove through and got a nighttime view and looked at everything that we saw on the news, just this lay of the land. A lot of people were making a lot of allegations related to the video that was seen, and I wanted to see what the shadows meant, where the lights were, just a lay of the land, so to speak.
Please be very certain with your answer. Have you ever communicated intentionally originally communicated to Christopher Proudfoot?
I do believe I did respond to him at some point in this.
You responded to this. What are you afraid of from under Britain? What do you make me threatened? Want to bring a gun from another state to this state? Directly videos related to me, my wife, my family. That's a threat. Plain and simple. She also said she was going to bring me my shit in. For the record. Who knows you? Who knows you? Would you agree that what's seen and heard is I've heard? I'm not an expert to make it. Do you believe everything on the internet to be truthful? Possibly. Maybe. Further on. Questions? Yes, sir.
That this group has never directly called you, texted you, correct? Besides the state release,
Hasn't contacted me other than via
contacted you based off of
hundreds.
Is it possible to avoid the media circus that surrounds Miss Griffin's conduct?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Personal phone number that way?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Do you have any other social media accounts?
Have account, sir.
Okay. But is there contact?
Yes, sir.
What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe to my clip channel at White Boy Radio Clips, and in the description box is the link to be a member. Become a member if you can. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay smart. Peace.